Hi, my name's James Hannon. I've been in the wellness and weight loss industry now for pretty close to 20 years. In that 20 years, we've seen some pretty amazing changes start to happen. But there is a hidden story, something that people aren't talking about because they've never really had a solution. You know, we've sold millions and millions of dollars worth of product, and I never knew really what the issue was until we started to do our own research, until we looked behind the scenes to find out what was really going on. You see, what we were seeing is people were plateauing. They were plateauing faster. It seemed as time went on, we were seeing more and more people plateau. They got to a place in their weight loss and they weren't able to go any further. Then we were seeing people that stopped their dieting. All of a sudden, they put all of the weight back on and they still weren't eating very much. Why was that happening? We were seeing people were so lethargic. Even though they'd lost weight, they were lethargic. They had no energy. Their emotions were all over the place. We needed to find a solution. The thing is, the weight loss companies weren't talking about it because they didn't have a solution. And so let me tell you a couple of things. Number one thing was this. Did you know that half the weight you lose is muscle? Half of it. So if you lose 20 kilos, that means that 10 kilos of the weight you just lost is muscle. Now, you might not think that's a big deal, but it is because your muscle is directly linked to your metabolism. That means that when you stop dieting after losing that 20 kilos, you've lost 10 kilos of muscle, which means your metabolism has died, it's dropped off. Now, what about energy? Well, energy goes because you're not getting the nutrients. You see, there's a thing called the rebound effect now. The rebound effect is, after some study, is that what we found is that people rebound. They put all of the weight back on that they had lost because they don't have the nutrients in their diet anymore. You see, 95 to almost 100% of those weight loss shakes that are out there, those tablets that you're taking are synthetic. What does that mean? Well, your body can't absorb them. There's no real nutritional value in it. That means that you're going to crave more food because we crave things because we're looking for the nutrients. We've had enough. And we want to expose this. So what we want to do is give you a free webinar. All you have to do is, for those of you who want to know even more of the things that are being hidden in the weight loss industry and want to know how to overcome those things with some simple things that you can do, then register for this webinar. You know, we're not sure how long we're going to be able to keep it going for, but what we do know is that enough is enough. It's time for people to be told the truth, and it's time for them to learn how they can really lose fat and how the BMI means nothing. The BMI is something that should be thrown out and never spoken about again. And the scales should never be used because all of those things, they just cause confusion. So register for this webinar. We guarantee it'll be eye-opening. We know that you will be inspired and we know that you'll have an aha moment. Go ahead, do that now. And we'll give you some free gifts as well, including a e-course, but it's the webinar that you want to be part of. We look forward to seeing you on there. I've had enough, and I know you have too. God bless.